So we've downloaded some data from the National Longitudinal Survey of Youth, and now we need to learn how to work with it in Stata. First step is to keep track of what we're doing. Second is to make various changes to the data. And third is to create a do file, which will allow us to replicate what we've done. I think we'll get the first two steps done here. So, first step, let's create a log file, and I'm going to use it in the log format, which is not SMCL. I'm going to put this into my downloads, and I think I'll use something like this. I tried this before, so let's call this Reading NLSY version 2. Okay. Next step is to locate the Stata file which we're going to have to use. And so I'm going to go out here, and that file is called the dictionary file. It's this one here. And this will seem kind of crazy. I'm going to try to open it. That will fail, but now I've got the address that I want. So here, I click on here and I type in file using, and that will actually do what I want. Okay, so the dictionary file has this format. It tells us what the variables are, and in fact the data was located below. It doesn't repeat the data here, but now we've got a bunch of 12,686 observations, which is the entire original group of people, and so you can see we've got a bunch of variables here. So the first one here is the ID variable is not very interesting, but the second one is religion, which is really quite interesting. Let's just take a look at that. So I'll type sum, and we got the religion here. Great. So it goes from -3 to 5. Better would be to do tabulate. So TAB. Watch what happens. Okay, so we need to attach some labels. I don't know what these things mean. Well, there's another program which was downloaded, and that one is this guy here, value labels. This is done automatically by the National Longitudinal Survey of Youth, and what it's done is it's just attached a bunch of variables, some labels here. Here they go. So for example, Protestant, etc. Let's do that tab again. Okay, so now it looks like this. Great. If we wanted to know the numbers, we'd go same command, tab, but we have no label, and then we've got something like this. All right, we're going to need to do some recoding. One recode that we might want to do is for sex. So here, let's go tab sex, tab this variable here. They've got bad names, but with the labels we know what's going on. So if we do that with no label, okay. I want to create a dummy variable for male, and male is I guess number 1 here. So yeah, that's male. All right, so let's see, generate male equals this variable equals 1. Okay, so if we do tab on male, we got what we want: 6,403 males, 6,283 females, and that's correct. Okay, great. Let's do a more complicated one. Let's do marital status. So if we tab marital status, looks like this. Okay, and we're going to want a dummy variable for divorced. All right, so how do we do that? Well, first step is to generate divorced, and we're going to generate them all equal to dot, so missing values. We want to make sure that we have missing when necessary. Okay, so then we're going to replace divorced equals 0 if, let's see, our marital status is greater than -3, which is one of those missing things. -3 and -5 are two kind of missing categories. And then finally, we're going to replace divorced equals 1 if, let's see, well, we don't know yet what to do. Okay, so let's go back to tab the variable we're interested in here, no label. Okay, so if marital status 2000, if R700700 is equal to 3, we want to do that. So let's go replace divorced equals 1 if this guy equals 3. Okay, let's now, we're going to tab divorced, which is our new variable down here. And I think we got it right. There are 8,031 people who were asked questions in the 2000 data set, and of those, 1,234 are the divorced people. Okay, now we've done this, and the next step is going to be able to create a do file. So for now, I think I better save my work just in case. Let's go to save. And we're going to say this is a Stata data set, so this is going to be NLSY version 2, actual data. Okay, so there we go. And we've got it saved. We'll come back in a little bit.